Prince Harry may follow Meghan Markle by going solo and releasing a podcast of his own, a royal commentator has claimed. The Duchess of Sussex released a teaser trailer, March 24, for her new podcast series, announcing that it will be called Archetypes and entail conversations with women. In a short clip, Meghan says the podcast will investigate the labels that try to hold women back, and feature conversations with women and experts about how these typecasts shape narratives. In the press release and teaser announced by the former actress, there was no mention of Prince Harry, despite the couple having signed up to a Spotify deal together under their Archewell banner. But now, royal commentator Neil Sean has claimed that Harry may soon follow in his wife's footsteps and launch his own series. Neil noted, "We told you about Meghan going solo, and now we can tell you about Harry going solo too." Both Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have finally galvanized themselves into action, so what can we expect from Prince Harry's podcast? They've decided to split them up to try and get revenue streams going. For Harry, what we're now told is that his podcast is going to focus on mental health, how to look after yourself, self-care, and basically how to survive in a very difficult world. Since leaving the royal family, Prince Harry has already taken on roles aligned to these themes, becoming a chief impact officer with Startup Better Up, and giving talks on mental well-being in the workplace. And, Neil suggested that Harry might tackle these topics through interviews on his new podcast, which he claimed the prince is working on alongside his memoir. Meghan Markle will have her podcast out first. They're going to test the waters, see how that goes, see how it looks. And then moving on from there, Prince Harry will follow, he claimed. After signing up to their original deal with Spotify together, Meghan and Harry had released 2 podcast episodes together under Archewell Audio, including a festive special. And, reacting to the news of Meghan's announcement, some royal watchers were unconvinced, rudely calling the project a snooze fest that has been done before. In other news, the Queen, 95, announced her sincere wish that Camilla, the Duchess of Cornwall, will be known as Queen Consort when Prince Charles becomes king last month. Her Majesty used her Platinum Jubilee to share the announcement regarding Camilla's future title. Speaking to Kinsey Schofield on the Today for Daily podcast, royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams discussed the potential attack on Camilla as a reason behind the timing of the announcement. The commentator said, "This is what the speculation as to what it might be." He details the speculation as harmful but points out that the Queen was so right to solve the problem. Mr. Fitzwilliams adds that Camilla was supposed to become Princess Consort, which has no historical meaning. You'd have to have an Act of Parliament passed here and in the 15 realms in the Commonwealth for her to have the title. To conclude, he added, the decision was always meant to smooth over the feelings of those who couldn't forgive her, what they believe she did during the marriage, and to Diana. Prince Harry's bombshell book debut publication is due for release in late 2022. It has sparked concerns and is expected to cause controversy. The Duke of Sussex moved to the US with his wife Meghan Markle 2 years ago. This decision was made after they announced that they were stepping down from royal duties in February 2021. The memoir will cover his lifetime in the public eye, from his childhood as a young Windsor and his military and royal service to his life in the present day as a father and husband. It is also expected to focus heavily on the death of his mother, Diana, Princess of Wales. It is also speculated he could use it to discuss his own views on the relationship between his parents, Prince Charles and Diana, and the role Camilla played in the breakdown of their marriage. Speaking previously to Us Weekly, British royal correspondent Tom Skies discussed whether Harry will really go for Camilla when speaking on the breakdown of the marriage between Prince Charles and Diana, Princess of Wales. He said, "If you really think what a publisher is going to pay $20 million for, it's the inside account of the breakdown of that marriage. It would just be naive to think that Camilla wouldn't be indicted in some way and blamed for that. He, Harry, was all very young when this happened.